Now, Afghan refugees are continuing to make their way to the US 4 months on from the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan. But settling the new arrivals into their new home has not been easy. As more refugees continue to stream into the American towns and cities, organizations and volunteers have been striving to help them get off the best of possible start in the next country. Take a look.
At the Metro Denver North Islamic Center, a non-profit humanitarian organization in North Glen, Colorado, people have been coming to drop off an assortment of items for their new neighbors from Afghanistan. Workers at the center say that the donations began soon after Afghans began fleeing their country in large numbers in August this year. Kind-hearted people have donated a whole host of necessities from clothing, cookware to household items and even a rug. But many children appear to have focused on one particular item of clothing, according to one local woman.
Losing everything they have and coming brand new to a country they don't know and have nothing, literally nothing but each other. So
some 1,100 new Afghan refugees, many of whom left virtually everything behind, have landed in Colorado already, with these new residents of America trying to get back on their feet.
They're still on their way. They're coming more every time we turn around. There's new families we're introduced to.
Many of these refugees began their new lives in U.S. military bases, but finding a roof over their heads now that they have made it to Colorado has proved a real challenge.
I feel like we are still in the base because we don't have much space to buy our own clothes or items that we need for our life to start.
Like many, Imak and his family are currently staying in an hotel, while some others are in transitional housing, which has been set up in the Denver area. With the help of federal funding, a system has been established to provide a range of services to refugees, including offering advice on looking for employment. Umid Rawan left his entire family in Afghanistan and made it here in recent days.
I'm struggling just to get my family as soon as possible here with myself. Yeah, it's really difficult to be away from your family. There's no job, there's no work for people in Afghanistan, and they're facing like economic problems. And also, so these are all the challenges which really suffer me here.
This has been a monumental task for all those involved in the resettlement effort, but the chance to help others is rewarding.
None of us knew what we're getting into. I'm overwhelmed, but the feeling is good. You know, we are excited that we are able to hold somebody else's hand.
With 900 more Afghan refugees expected in Colorado by the end of February, there are more challenges to overcome. But if all goes well, then a brighter future should lie ahead.
New life, new opportunities, peaceful environment, great people around me. So that's much appreciated.
Brian, Sambo Switch TV.